and we're talking about the politics behind Black beauty, that we have to, as Black people, have hashtags such as Black Girl Magic and what's the other one? Black Boy?
Black Boy Joy.
Joy. We have to create these hashtags for ourselves because some feel we're not celebrated enough, and we have to create our own hashtags, we have to create our own hype, and we want to talk about that. We want to talk about the fact that when Kim Kardashian has braids in her hair, all of a sudden everybody wants to talk like she made the braids, and it never happened before her, and you know, there's loads of other things that happen out, away from our culture, and then all of a sudden it's a big thing, like twerking. Everybody had bottom and was winding waist from years back, but yet Miley Cyrus came and did one little thing and everyone was like, oh my God, she's invented twerking. You know, we want to talk about that today, and I'm going to start with one of the panelists. Anybody who wants to start with any input or anything you want to throw out there on this topic? Any feelings, thoughts?
Hi, I'll start. I think to prevent all of that happening is just that we have to be a bit more protective of our crafts. We need to stop allowing people within our culture and celebrating them doing what we do just because they have lighter skin than we do. A lot of the time you'll see someone, you go to a rave and you see a white boy doing Afro beats and all of a sudden the whole rave goes crazy. I will stand there with a straight face. Why am I celebrating you just because you can do what we can do? It makes no sense. And I think those kind of instances what are lead to cultural appropriation. We do have to take some kind of responsibility in this. And also shout it out when it does happen. It doesn't just happen overnight, it happens bit by bit by bit. Someone has a little cane and you think it's smart to be like, oh, well, it looks better on me. No, just put him straight. Sorry. But yes, that's it.
Great input. Yep.
Well, from the background I come from anyway as well, so I'm a finalist of Miss Universe Great Britain, so thank you for the organisers who invited me. And I think with the whole idea as well is about being proud of who you are. I'm a writer as well, and I have a book coming out next year called Black Skin Carved Mask, and it's about Black people being able to find that identity but being proud of it. And that comes from the ownership that you were talking about as well, but it also depends what kind of ownership it is that you want to take ownership of. So I think my opinion on this is just generally being very true and proud, because we have the cultural influences, whether it be hair, the fashion, and all these great things that are being showcased here today. Own it and be proud about it. And when other people are doing it, no one can do it as great as you do it, because it's ours. And I think that's just like the beauty of what we have and the beauty of why it can't be taken away.
Is there any more we can do though than, you know, we create hashtags, that's mainly what we do. And if you don't know what a hashtag is, then that's void.
With the entrepreneurs and taking natural hair into consideration here, with all the natural hair brands that are Black owned, with the movement, even now you get the Superdrug that have now come out with their own range that's for natural hair. So they see what we're doing, they see the trend, and then they want to jump on it. And it's for us, if that's what they want to do, it's like you can do that. But then it's for us to then not go and spend our money supporting these people when we have people that businesses that are Black owned that have been doing this for a while, and then as soon as Superdrug does it, people will go out and buy it, and that's the problem. And that's why we need to be more mindful, as you said, about where we're spending our coins.
Okay, hold on one second. And just to add to what you said before we move on, the point that you made with Superdrug, for example, if we don't understand economy and how things work, a lot of us will just go to Superdrug because they're cheaper, but we don't understand. We need to think deeper, because Superdrug is a huge chain, which means that they can afford to make their products at a cheaper price. For us who are Black-owned businesses, who are starting, who are growing our brand, it's going to be slightly more expensive, but that's why we have to be conscious and be willing to part with that little bit of extra change, because you know that you're growing a business that has your interests at heart and is going into your community and helping our generation to be better off than we are.
I just wanted to really agree with her, just because this topic is just beyond products and beyond hair. It's about us as black people, and we have a new wave movement as well with so many lovely and beautiful people who are now being recognized as beautiful and
definitely believe we have the most power if we really want to use it. As you can see, there are plenty black-owned businesses right in the other room that you could be supporting. It's really about a change in mindset. I shop more from black-owned businesses than I shop from anywhere else. And I don't think it's an issue for anyone in this room to do that. It really is a way of us understanding the economical status behind what happens in the hair shops, and not going for what Aaron said is the cheapest option. Something that's going to be made for not even with your health in mind. A lot of these hair products that are not made by us are very toxic. And a lot of us don't know that. Who's actually looking at what's being made for us? I think with the distribution side, the black-owned businesses that are making stuff need to start coming together and thinking about how they can make their own distribution companies. How is that an issue? There is no issue there. We need to start working together. It's not an issue. There are many black-owned businesses on the internet. If we can't get distributors to get into stores, we have online ordering now. You have a PayPal, you have Apple Pay, you have all of this. We can work around the system. We've done it for centuries. Okay?